any of you young people that are being recruited by any NAIA program right now, start your clearinghouse process. Right now. It costs $150 for the clearinghouse. You can't get around it. Uh, the only other way you can get around it, if you get free or reduced lunch, or if you're a 4-year athlete that's transferring from a junior college to an NAIA school, if you got financial aid Pell Grant, then they waive it. As a high school student, if you get free or reduced lunch, they will waive your application fee. But you need to get on it now because you're going to get a EIN number from the NAIA, and that's going to be your number forever. And I tell all coaches, whether you have a star athlete, a middle of the road athlete, or somebody that's just playing on your team that loves the game and going to school for education, then you still should get them to do the clearinghouse as fast as possible. I know everybody knows what NIL is, okay? NIL is for all schools. We have NIL money at our school at Governor State too for our athletes. It all depends on where you go, the Power 5 schools, the big conferences, the ACC, the SEC, the Big 12, all those conferences, quote unquote, have more money to give to an athlete. You want to go somewhere where you might be taken care of. Some athletes might go to a school where they don't have NIL money. But you need to follow this very carefully so that you know if you get an opportunity to get money for playing, make sure you do. I'm all for athletes being paid. I am all for it. Because when I played football at Iowa State University, we couldn't even work a part-time job during the season. We could only work in the summertime if you were on scholarship. So now you can be on scholarship and you can get money and you can work. You can go out. Somebody can hire you as a model. You can do a whole lot of things. So you need to take advantage of that. And I think every young athlete, you should be paid for your services. The universities, you walk at, let's take the University of Michigan. I'll use them, I'm just using the school. You walk by and you go to a football game, it's 110,000 fans, parking, all that. How much money are they making off you as an athlete on the floor? Schools are making a lot of money off of you. So I only think it's right that you should get a percentage of some of the money. I've always been that way, always felt that way, even when I was playing. We could even get a stipend at Iowa State. You had to get everything on your own. You know, and if you had parents that were not able to afford to keep sending you money in college, you're going to struggle. So make sure you go there. Here's a fascinating rule that for an athlete may be good or it may be bad. For me, I hate this rule. I hate this rule with a passion. It's the 7-game rule. You play up to 7 games and you say, I don't like the coach. I didn't get hurt. You come in the coach's office. Coach, I'm not playing no more. You get your year eligibility back. You get your year eligibility back. As a coach, I hate the rule. Because for me, I think that a lot of athletes use that because they know they're not going to play a lot. They're freshmen, maybe sophomore year, and they run. But here's the flip side of that. NAIA, where I coach, we get 10 semesters. You get 10 semesters, period, to play. That's it. So if I played 2 years and I played in 6 games, and I go in the coach's office and tell the coach, I don't want to play no more. Well, 2 years from now, when you think you're getting ready to be a senior to play, the 10 quarters just got you. It just got you. So be careful. And I tell all young people, everything that you hear ain't always good. It's not always good. So be very mindful. Be very mindful of that. Right now, tomorrow, go to your counselor, your school counselor, and ask them to do a grade audit for you. And what a grade audit is to show everything you have. Do you have all 4 years? If you're a senior, do I have all 4 years of my English? Do I have all 4 years of my science? Do I have my elective? Do I have everything in place? So at the end of basketball season, in March, and April, and May, when college coaches are recruiting you and offering you scholarships, you have everything in order. It's easy right now to say, okay, oh, I'm good. But remember, your counselor tell you you're good, but you still got to go to the clearinghouse. And if the clearinghouse come back and say you're not good, guess what? You're not good. And you're not playing. You're not playing. So go tomorrow and set up an appointment with your counselor so that you can know where you stand right now. If you're planning to go to an NAI school, get your counselor to write a letter, and when you fill out your application to the NAIA.org, you'll see a student portal so that you can register for the clearinghouse. You will definitely get that letter, and they will waive that $150 fee. Get on it now. Do it right now. As I tell any young athlete, you have to take care of you. Yeah, your coaches are going to do their part, but this is about you. Yes, the coaches, you play for us. We love you. We care about you. But at some point in time, you're going to have to start taking care of yourself, because when you step on that college campus, that life becomes totally different. And it's one word, I tell you, as young people, when you step on that college campus, you all think you want this one word. And I'm going to tell you what that one word is. You all think you want freedom. My mama and my daddy don't want me to do this. I got to come in the house tonight. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. Guess what? When you go to college, mom and dad ain't there to hold your hand. You can't get in and go in. The refrigerator is full at 3 o'clock in the morning. You want something to eat. Mom and dad got the refrigerator full. Boy, at school, you might have just some juice, some noodles and oodles or whatever in the refrigerator. So what are you gonna do? Mom and dad come in right now. Some of you right now. You got to be to school at 8:30, 7 o'clock. Mom and dad come in your room. It's time to get up. It's time to go to school. Well, guess what? When you go to college, mom and dad ain't gonna be there. And guess what? The night before, it was a party. It was a party at the club, and we was partying all night long. Now, guess what? You got a 9 o'clock class. You came in from the party at 4 in the morning. I'm asleep. That alarm clock go off. I don't go to class. Here's the difference. In college, the professor ain't gonna care if you stepped in his room or her room. They not gonna care. They not gonna care. At the end of the semester, F, or D. And guess what? Now you're messing with your eligibility for second semester. Freedom. That's a powerful powerful word for college students. Powerful. And it's going to be parties. And I'm not telling you not to have fun. Because if I stood here and tell you that you're going to college and not have fun, I would be a damn hypocrite. That's what I would be. Because I did my share of parties. I did. I had my share of great grades, not so great grades, and a couple bad grades. And you don't want that for yourself. I promise you don't. Because now you're digging yourself a hole. And you don't want that. Yeah. Y'all people on the table. Pass this around. Ms. Gators had 50 copies for me. You can take this here. I have a national offices. It's for the NCAA, NAIA, junior college, and then this here is for your coaches for the Basketball Coaches Association. But you as a student, athlete, and your parents and your coach, they can call or you can call any one of these offices, and they will give you every rule you need when you're getting ready to sign a scholarship or whatever. So please take this and keep this somewhere. All right, thank you. I appreciate your undivided. Is there any questions? Okay. Sit down, Randy. Got one more. So if you want to be successful, you need to be attentive and into what's happening. Because that video, that text, whatever is going to be there. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Now I'm speaking to y'all as a college head coach, former college head coach. Also, I'm a teacher, educator. I've been a dean of students. I'm a dean of students right there at Orr, right? But my family is from this community. Actually, a cousin of mine got killed right there on Fifth. So I understand the environment. All right? But if you really want to be successful, Coach talked about numbers. For you 1.2%. For my fellas, 0.9%. That's the number of high school boys and girls that's going D1. 1.2% young ladies. 0.9% for my guys. So if you really want to go D1, what's going to separate you? People talk about, discipline is probably one. But people talk about, right, Coach talk about NIL, we talk about the transfer portal. Coaches are making it easier on y'all by saying, oh, all these rules is going to make it harder for the high school athlete. No, it's not. It's going to make it harder for the average high school athlete. So if you're in here and you happy to TikTok back on, and you on TikTok, and you was about to cry last night, right, and you're not using your phone to take notes, right? Because, I mean, let's be honest. Some of y'all, my daughter, wow, what am I doing? I'm like, what's wrong with you? Right? So I understand. But what's going to separate you to want to go D1? Even to want to go NAI, to want to go D2? What's going to separate you even to come play wide coast in junior college? I'm going to give y'all a couple tips. Sit in the first two rows of class. When you go to class Tuesday or Wednesday, sit in the front. Because when you get in college, that college coach is going to come peek in that window. They just want to see if you're in class. And to Coach's point, he just told y'all it was a five party last night. And you didn't go to that 9 a.m. class. Well, one of those coaches then peeked in and saw you wasn't in there because they didn't see you in the first two rows. If you're in the first two rows, I can tell, right, if she's taking notes or if she's not, because I can see what she's doing. But in the back, to me, you wasn't in class. Now, here's the average schedule on a Division I level for the people that want to do that. You may have individuals at 6 a.m. That means individual workouts at 6 a.m. And then you got to go to breakfast. And then you got to go to class. And then after class, you got weight training. Then after weight training, you got to be in the training room to get your services, STEM services, wrapped up, taped up, whatever treatment you may need. And then from there, you got to go to actual practice for 2.5, maybe 3 hours. And then after practice, you got to go to study hall. Yeah, exactly, right? And then after study hall is over, you probably gonna have another class, like for guards, for post players, media class. Because everybody want to be successful, that camera may be right out in front of you. But everybody got cell phones, so the camera's always on you. So great schools have media classes so you know how to talk when the camera's put in front of you. And then when all that's said and done, then you got to go home if you've eaten dinner, and then you got to do it all over again. So success is hard and boring. It's boring because they do the same things over and over and over and over again. Successful people. My young athletes are here. Stop changing up. Stop changing up. Coach telling y'all do one thing, y'all want to do another. You play on one team, so you great. You play another team, you terrible. Stop changing up. Be who you gonna be everywhere you go. But what's gonna separate you is how you do one thing. Who's paying attention to me earlier? Say it again. Say it again a little louder for me. Does that make sense, y'all? How you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you getting up, checking your phone all the time, you're doing that in class. That means you checking out on us when it's time for a big play, because you checking out on us. I don't know you, so be successful. Coach gave y'all some good stuff. Now, for all my people that's taking notes, I'm about to give y'all the actual address. If you're ready, say I'm ready. I'm ready. If you're ready, say I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, here we go. I see somebody saying, hold on. Ain't that happy in class? Coach, be like, coach, again? Coach, everybody ready, right? And somebody like, hold up. Everybody ready? Say I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, in order to go play college basketball or to get in college on any level, you must fill your financial aid out. The address is studentaid.gov. Studentaid.gov. Aid, financial aid. How your school is going to get paid for. Even if your parents will pay for school out of their pockets, even if you're going to get a scholarship, you must have your financial aid complete. You say, which is? That's a great question. That's why you need to be in here and not in and out. But I don't know the story, so I'm saying financial aid. Who knows what financial aid is? Who knows? Can you share with us what financial? Okay, you don't want to. Do you know? Can you share? Huh? Yes. Right. Financing. How are you going to get college paid for based on how much household income comes into the household? Does that make sense? So regardless to if, and remember, Coach said talk about EIN number, right? For the people that's paying attention, he was talking about EIN number, right? That's your like expected income, right? They're gonna give you a number. The lower the number is, the better. So when you can get waivers to fill out for the clearinghouse, you can get waivers if that number is low enough. If they're giving you a certain amount of aid. But you have to do your financial aid. What's the email address? Somebody talk to me? Studentaid.gov. Now, it looks like I got about 2 things in here, maybe 3, right? Y'all getting the golden sauce. Ain't nobody else getting it. Again, he recruited me, but I've been coaching for 32 years, going on 33. He gave you the numbers. The only thing that I'll say, right, and Coach has far better numbers than me, I always tell people that my very first point guard when I was coaching is not an assistant coach at University of Illinois. His name is Tim Anderson, and he went to Crane. And Coach V's lovely wife over there, we actually worked together when Tim Anderson worked in the program. So we're giving y'all years, decades, centuries of information. And some of y'all not taking it down. Y'all really don't want to be great. Studentaid.gov. The next email address, clearinghouse, NCAA, web3.ncaa.org. Web3. The number. Yes, ma'am. Great question. Web3.ncaa.org. Now, Coach V, right, explained it to you all and how there is a price, right? If you are, let's say, if you go to a Title I school, right? If you go to a Title I school, like they got free lunch, you could probably get a waiver, right? And they do have a free program. You just won't get all the information, but you can start out with the free package and then go to the paid package before it's out of package. Web3, all right? For the NAI, play.mynaia.org. NAI Clearinghouse, I will put it up on the screen, for some reason not coming up, and I'm not going to battle with technology today. All right? Play.mynaia.org. Now, what this is going to do, you can start this, and if y'all know some people that y'all want to bless with the information, your freshman year, your first day of school, you can register for a free package at Clearinghouse. It's going to give you a number. Again, Coach talked about come in and y'all at a showcase, right? And they sell y'all on exposure, and now coach is there, and now he like you, and let's say he like you. Let's say that y'all play the same position. And he asks y'all name. Because first of all, when coaches are at these events, they're coming to build relationships. And it's not just about recruiting. There's also scouting and evaluating. There's three parts to this thing. People don't tell y'all that. You're going to scout, look over the room. Now once I see who I like them to, now I'm going to start evaluating. Does that make sense, y'all? I'm a scout first. Then I'm going to evaluate. Then I'm going to recruit. Does that make sense? I want everybody to understand that. It's not just recruiting. So in that, he's going to probably build a relationship with both of y'all. But now, how you doing? Tell me your name. Ricky Stanson. Nice to meet you. Coach Bailey. What's your name? Quentin Gibson. Nice to meet you. I'm proud both of y'all said your first and last name. That's important. Because at this point, I'm looking to weed people out. Does that make sense? That's why I said who in the front? Who taking notes? Because I made like 10 of y'all in here scouting. But now when I start evaluating, I'm looking to who can I cross out? Who ain't paying attention? Who cracking jokes? Who not serious? Who on the bench slouched down? Who not clapping for their teammates? Who not helping them up? Who not hustling? Who not playing hard? I'm doing all of these things. But now, I like both of y'all done told me your first name and last name. Cool. And we having a conversation, and you know, just yeah, no, yes sir, whatever. Now I'm having a conversation with you, and you like, hey coach, this is my NAIA number. This is my NCAA number. You can go take my number, right? And my class is gonna be on there, my transcripts, my test scores. Now who you think coach gonna start recruiting? Why? Because he ready. He ready. He ready. He ready. Right? Yeah, it's gonna save him time. As opposed to, hey, send me your transcript, man. I'm waiting on this. Do y'all know? So what I do, I have a coaching and consulting company, Bless the Ball Coaching and Consulting Company, right? And I prepare middle and high school and junior college guards mainly to become more college and recruitment ready. Because there is, it's a way to do things to get you in the front. It's a way to do things. Coach talked about graduation audit Tuesday, right? He said, you called it something else, right? Yeah. Right, I call it graduation audit. Based on what you need to graduate high school ain't the same thing you need to go play Division I. Does that make sense, y'all? Right? So you don't want to wait until your senior year and find out, oh, I need another year of this or another. Go get a graduation audit. That's going to tell you everything that you've taken, everything that you need. I need a graduation audit based on college, NCAA requirements. I guarantee you, I don't make a lot of guarantees. 80% of y'all guidance counselors are not going to know what y'all talking about. They're not going to know because they're only processing kids just to go to school. It's two totally different rules, so to speak. Help your guidance counselor help you. I tell my students all the time, you have to participate in your own rescue. You have to participate in your own rescue. Go let your guidance counselor know, I'm looking to go play college sports and I need a graduation audit based on the NCAA requirements. Because guess what? The NAIA flows off of the NCAA. Does everybody have those three websites? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Does anybody have any questions? What's going to set you apart? That's it. That's all. What's going to set you apart? It's the little things. Because if I'm here, I already think you can play.
Hey, listen, because ain't nobody told y'all today, like, I'm proud of y'all. Because y'all done sat through 2 presentations, and you probably didn't even know that this was happening, right? And even to my coaches, right, the same way. But now, I'll leave you with this. Who's ever heard this quote? The more information that you have, the better off that you'll be. Has anybody ever heard that? Right? All right. So, okay, let me make it make sense to this generation. Knowledge is power. Who ever heard that? Knowledge is power. Please raise your hand. Lock it up. Knowledge is power. Who ever heard that? All right. That's a lie. I'm sorry everybody lied to you. Knowledge is power is not a thing. Applied knowledge is power. That's my aha moment, right? There you go, there you go. There you go. Tell me your name. Say it again. Melena Reefy. Why does that make sense to you?
Because, sorry, really.
No, you're good. Trust me.
Like, you need to, you can't just like know things and like store them away to apply them to your everyday life for them to actually help you.
Yeah, there you go, right? So y'all coaches, y'all parents, right, have been giving y'all knowledge throughout your life. But the more that you apply it, like trust me, young coaches, it's a method to their madness. There's a reason they got y'all doing things a certain way. And you won't know it until you know it. But if you apply what they're telling you to do, again, how you do one thing is how you do everything, you'll be ready when it's time. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yes. All right. Glad to meet y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Coach, great job, Coach. What's going on, man? How you doing, man? You see me too? No, I just get you. Say your coach play. Coach Owens, Coach Stephen Collins. No, I can't see my house.
I used to coach at Governor State for Bates. I was with the girls program.
Right, with the girls.
Yeah. You take a picture with me real quick and we'll send it to Bates. You got me laughing.
Yeah.
Hey, Clark. Yeah. You take our picture right quick. I want to have to send it to the ADs.
Yeah, yo, Governor State used to be right out backyard college. Right in the neighborhood. Yes, yes. Gotcha.
Until Houston, I'm gonna get him. And then cheerleading coach, Johnson. She was my student
Nice to
started
meet you.
talking. I said,
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks for pouring into the kids, man.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay. Absolutely. Yep. 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 Absolutely. Got it. What grade you in? Junior? Okay. Yeah, definitely. And on my YouTube, same way Coach Carmel gave me a lot of information for you. But yeah, you know, definitely. So right here, this is our program. Definitely watch it. You know, you and your parents, and then you know, definitely contact me. You know,
Yeah, you look familiar to me as well. I think we crossed paths somewhere. Yeah. Hey, look, you started talking about decades. I feel that bill too.
yeah. Yes. Good. Do you rap? Do you use rap?
A little bit. Coaching Hillcrest. I coached at Governor State for a minute. Yeah. We ran into each other. So we kept knowing each other.
A little while.